Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky
look at the
once
deers.
more. Believed to be the goddess's home,
Look at the goddess.
her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery,
That's
a
where
grand
we live.
ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
And so is the assassin. More money. Now, whose birthday is it? Caspar. Which one's that one?
Thanks.
Oh, blue-haired boy. Alright, moving on.
Okay, so our task this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery in support of the knights,
Yep.
who are busy trying to stop an assassination plot.
Yes, sir.
Here's the thing. I don't think the bad guys are really trying to assassinate the Archbishop.
It's a distraction. I get you.
Precisely. That secret note with the assassination plot on it, there's just no way that was real.
Yeah, it seemed a little lazy.
People don't just carry around secret notes. Someone wanted us to find it.
You really think the assassination plot is just a distraction?
Oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But then, what are they really after?
Treasure.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's see. It probably involves somewhere that will be empty during the Rite of Rebirth, yeah?
My room.
Since the ceremony is at the Goddess Tower, it follows that everywhere else at the Academy will be severely understaffed.
Yes.
Do you think they're after the church's donation money? I hear noble families tend to donate quite generously.
More money.
My bet's on the dining hall. It's a treasure trove of delicious food.
Smart.
Makes me angry just thinking about them getting their grubby hands on it.
Use that anger.
Let's split up and look around. I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
Of course you will.
You should get in some training if you have the time, Hilda. There's a good chance we'll have to fight.
Like we have been.
Well, I'm not the only one who needs to train here. It's not right to single me out like that.
A secret meeting, Professor?
Yes. Who invited you?
Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Hello, Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and that little go-getter there is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Good for you, kid. You work for Rhea?
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all
Rhea?
kinds of stuff.
Rhea?
I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril
Like what?
adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
You got it. I don't know what to ask of her right now. I don't have anything clever and witty. Alright, some kind of fishing thing and some kind of eating thing. So let's go. We can't even do anything else. Let's go explore the monastery. Yep, you're still in my room.
A hero's relic.
Yeah. What about it? It represents great power.
Quite so. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Better be nothing. I want you scheming something. Alright, who's first on the list to talk to? You, Shamir.
How's that?
Shamu
You
am I.
spend too much time roaming the monastery.
That's all I do.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
It's not aimless, I have a map. I was thinking about the enemy's objective.
Do you even know who the enemy is?
Everyone.
You can't know why without knowing who.
Everyone's my
It's none
enemy.
of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Well, I'm not an enemy, but I'll get a little closer. I can't get closer. There's a force field. Alright, who's in the training grounds? Do I have any support things, by the way? Oh, I do. Let's give these a listen real quick. Claude and, are they connected to each other? No, Claude and Hilda. That would be Claude and Lorenz.
Huh? Are you actually reading, Hilda? I thought you hated studying.
Burn.
Oh, hush. It's just a letter from my brother. He sends them all the time.
Your brother, huh? Isn't he known as a great general of the Alliance? A true beacon of...
Bacon?
Don't even start. That's got nothing to do with me.
Uh-oh, better not let your brother hear you say that. 'Twould break his fraternal heart. But all joking aside, it sounds like he really cares for you.
Like a good
You
brother.
can say that again. He must be rather bored, too, now that the situation in Elmira has settled down.
Ah, the Elmirans, the Eastern Menace, as they're often called. I did hear your brother had fought them a number of times. In fact, I hear he's even gone toe-to-toe with Nadir, the great Elmiran
Nadir.
warrior.
Nadir,
Mater.
the undefeated, was it? Just another grizzled old man as far as I'm concerned.
Grizzle.
But my father was ecstatic when he heard my brother had defeated him. He paraded my brother all over our territory. What a pain that must have been for our people.
A pain? Any celebration is something to be enjoyed. Celebration puts smiles on faces faster than anything. I'm sure even you at least congratulated him, right? A smile from you would surely mean the world to your brother.
Well, sure. Then he got all worked up and started saying things like, I am the protector of Fodlan.
Wow.
That's not far from the truth, you know? Why do you think the Elmirans have been so quiet lately? They're wary of your brother. If House
Spooked.
Goneril of the Border were a bunch of weaklings, the Elmirans would have invaded Fodlan a long time ago.
You talk about it as though you've spoken to the Elmirans yourself.
He has.
Well, I am heir to the leading house of the Alliance. I'm privy to all kinds of information, whether I like it or not.
You act so nonchalant about your studies, but you know so much about politics and history. You're a hard guy to grasp, you know that, Claude?
That sounded a
Oh,
little
I disagree.
sexual.
I'd let you grasp me any day.
That sounded
My
even
hand,
more sexual.
heart, even my neck. But if you want to know all of my secrets, you'll have to bear yours as well.
Alright. What else we got here? Lysithia and Lorenz? What do they want to chat about?
Lysithia, do you have a moment? There is a
I
matter of
hate
significance
having
I'd
to
like
do
to discuss
supports
with
with
you.
this guy.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance, to have a constructive and candid exchange of opinion.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Yeah, you get away
Now
from him.
hold
He's
on just a
weirdo.
moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
Yeah. Let him disband with
House
that
Ordelia
weirdo.
may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, it could.
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later.
You go, girl.
As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of the Alliance, and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now.
For now.
But if there is any way I can be of help, to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of the Alliance is my responsibility.
I thought that was Claude's.
The future, he says. As though I have a future.
Oh, I don't like that. The music went away when she said that. Now I'm scared. Alright. So what do you want to talk
You're
about?
skilled. Why won't you battle me?
Because the game won't allow it. Alright. See, there was no prompt for me to. Thunderbrand replica, okay.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
Who, Dimitri? See the boar? Don't call your friends boars. They wouldn't like being called a pig. I know I don't. Alright, who's in this room? Is it Edelgard?
Professor.
Yep, it's good old Edelgard in her house. Bag of tea leaves.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well?
I'm glad you decided to look me in
Such
the
a
eyes.
stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
Perhaps. What about you?
Professor.
Is it true you got caught in the fighting?
I always do.
I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
Oh, that's sweet. You're sweet. Thank you. What a nice girl. Hey, it's my big man, Raphael.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry.
I don't think
What do
that's
you
true,
think,
but I
Professor?
like your gumption. I'm gonna say yes just so I can get points with
I'm
you.
right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Mm-hmm. Can't let him have that steak or them chimkins. My chimkin must be safe. Who's in here? Dedu? Shouldn't you be with Dimitri?
The monks declined my offer of assistance.
Oh.
They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now.
That's racist.
Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
I do. That's racist and I don't appreciate it. Claude, are you in here with a quest for me? Yep.
To figure out our foe's intentions, we need information. Lots of it. Or any, at the least.
Yeah, any would be good.
For now, try going around the monastery and looking for suspicious locations.
How am I supposed to know if
We
it's
should
suspicious?
also try chatting folks up to see if they know anything. Once we've got things narrowed down, let's meet up and compare notes.
You got it.
Can I ask you a favor?
Talk to the people in the monastery to help figure out the enemy's true aim. Alright. So, I'm guessing anywhere suspicious is just anywhere with the red quest scrolls on them.
Forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato.
Yeah, people really don't like this
such
place.
Forces could exist in this world.
We only know a small part of this world.
I suppose that may be true.
I know my students.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but
Oh.
it's frankly a huge inconvenience.
Don't make a fist at me, it's not me.
Everyone's stuck on guard duty. Our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
We still get a whole month of training. I agree, it's very inconvenient.
Indeed. For now,
Aw.
let's do all we can to find and dispose of our enemy.
I thought I would get hard points with you. Dang it. I want all my students to love me. Who's the NPC down here who wants to chat?
I was thinking, have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion?
No.
It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Saros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions who emerged victorious. The church awarded him a crown and the right to, in return, in the 400...
More lore. So an eagle and lion, but what about my golden deers?
That's so.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after?
Yeah.
There's so much here, I couldn't possibly
Hi,
name
Dad.
just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares.
That's what Raphael
wine
said.
bottles from centuries past and the like.
What he said
I
about
hear that
food.
stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Number 5.
Reminds me.
Hello.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach.
Is it me?
They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks.
That's not me.
I wonder what happens to them.
Well, if it's death, they're probably dead. Dad, you hear that rumor?
What's the matter? You're running all over creation.
I like running.
Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you?
How did you know?
Even so, the knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea.
My dad's
The goddess's
smart.
rite of rebirth is an important event for the
Kitties.
Church of Saros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us.
Kitties.
Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Alright. Training? I don't want to train you right now, Dad. Head chef, let's make some food. Bernadetta, we're gonna make some blessed jelly. I love me some jelly.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent.
Yes. Why are we grilling up jelly?
A little more secret spice and... Hey! No peeking!
What spice are you adding to jelly besides sugar? This girl's weird, but I like her. Alright, who needs to be fed? Head Chef Challenge. The Head Chef mysterious specialty has been prepared just for you. Effects are enhanced for those enjoying their favorite meal. I don't like that at all. I want my students to actually enjoy their meal, not take a chance that they will or not. I don't like doing anything with you, but you both need some points, so you'll share a meal.
I like this dish. It was my father's
This is
favorite.
one of the same 3
I
dishes.
did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
God, I hate you. As long as it gets my professor level up. Who else haven't I talked to yet? What?
Sleepy.
What are you doing?
So sleepy. Too sleepy.
Stand up, boy.
I thought
Interesting
Oh, I
discovery,
skipped him by
though.
accident.
The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them.
Cool.
I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Get off the ground. Alright. Which one of my students are down here?
No.
It's this one.
Are we really just taking Claude's word for it?
Sure.
If so, I doubt anything will come of this. It is all probably just some sort of distasteful joke.
You're a distasteful
I find it
joke.
highly unlikely that any...
Stop talking to me. I gotta go check out my plants and talk to a monk.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable.
Can't lose my
This
my
place
herbs and
contains
spices.
the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history.
That's a lot of years.
So many beautiful flowers. Plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
What about the weed? 7? Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna harvest my fruits. Plant some root vegetables. Oh, I can plant another one. Western foldland seeds. There we go. Alright. Who's over there? Who's gonna jump off the bridge? Oh, it's Manuela.
Okay.
What's this? Ah, yes. Learning about fishes make me a better teacher. Don't jump, push.
Professor, I hope you're well.
I'm Peachy now. I'm talking
As
to you.
for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again.
Can't imagine
I
why.
blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away
Those
from
twin
me.
puppies. Alright, good talk. We got someone to talk. We got our girl Bernadetta just sitting in her room again. Bernadetta, I would like to chat.
Hi.
Hello.
Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little.
Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else.
Some late night
What?
snacking.
Eating at night is bad for you. There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Oh. Can I give you a gift? Riding boots and a lost item, perhaps? No. Can I recruit you?
Sorry.
Dang it. I need better bowmanship. Alright, where to next? There's people here I can talk to. I gotta talk to Ingrid and Sedith.
Hey!
Oh, so, hey!
Lady
Ingrid.
Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodlan. We cannot allow her to come to any harm.
Yep. Who's this boy you're talking to? Sedith? Oh, NPC.
So... Greetings, Professor.
Greetings.
Now, the goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? I'll be working...
Can't, like... I've talked to you every month, haven't I? You always got something new to tell me about this month. I'm coming, Sedith.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Good for you. Did you encounter any danger?
No.
Oh, what's happening?
But do not concern yourself.
I'm not
for
doing
myself.
this.
I am very much stronger than I appear.
Alright, what quest
I
you
have
got?
something to ask of you.
Gather information on Thieves' Hideout. Alright. There's another scroll down here. Letter. Oh.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night.
Take off your helmet.
They
It's hot
wouldn't
out.
happen to be from your class, would they?
No.
Please keep your students in line,
Maybe.
Professor.
No.
Kids these days.
That was Bernadetta. She just said she was wandering around late at night.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion.
Say anything about that.
It is the oldest trick in the book. But I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And the knight's horses.
Again, I'm not doing
They are
that.
truly magnificent.
He looks like a good boy.
Please, do
Or
me a
girl.
favor.
To find a tea aficionado who was worthy of Ferdinand's tea set when you give given the tea, blah 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 tea. Alright. Who do I give it to? Can I give it to anyone? Oh, there's someone to wait a second. No, don't tell me I have to invite Lorenz to tea.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Are we really just if so, I find it...
Yeah.
How kind of you.
Okay, I just gave it. I didn't actually invite him to tea.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Alright. You may now invite your allies to tea for a chance to bond. It's possible to invite those outside your house too. Oh, sweet. Bernadetta, you want to go out for tea? This'll make you like me. Oh, I can't. Alright, did I forget to talk to someone in here? I gotta talk to Claude again. Let's go to reception hall first. I'll go to Claude when I actually get all the information.
Professor.
What are you guys doing?
Hello. I'm in charge of managing all records for the Golden Deer House.
Alright.
Oh, but I don't have any information of note right now.
What are you doing?
Go ahead and continue your investigation and put a little extra effort into it, please.
I don't want to hear that from you. What about you?
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened.
You're sleazy, but
Hey,
you're
Professor,
still better than another
I know
guy.
there's talk of an assassination attempt. But do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth?
Could.
I feel like security would be looser some other time.
Why?
Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Because everyone will be gone. They'll be at a different place, and not the place that they're really gonna hit. Petra!
Fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty.
There you go.
I will show my best work.
Good for you. You're a good kid. Now, who's up here on this bridge? Oh, you're creepy, dude.
Can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered?
Why'd the music
I prefer
stop?
not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
I don't like that it stopped when I talk to you. Of course not.
Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
I don't know. Heights? I really can't think of anything else. Down here. I guess that's the right place I can go to. Dimitri, my boy.
See, all this talk of assassination
Turn
plots.
around. There you go.
It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried.
Aww.
I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
Yeah. You're good, man. Everyone's mind wandering now. Thomas!
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine.
She did fight it. I kind of fought, like, to the right of her.
Your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red.
Yeah, it was kind of overpowered.
That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Well, she got to hit 4 times with it, so... wish I could get one of those. Thieves' intel. Let's go talk to Caspar up there. Apparently he has a quest for us. Hello? What's this? Artificial oh, I could guess who that's for.
Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father.
Yeah, what's it say?
Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that.
Good dad. Quest you got for me.
I got a favor to ask.
Fighting tournaments are held in the monastery to test what the students learn their daily training. Speak to the tournament organizer at the training grounds to learn more. Oh, I saw that, but I just didn't want to do it because it costs an activity point.
Speaking of
Hello.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me.
Not to me.
But I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
Your hair colors are kind of similar. Maybe he's your dad. Too bad you're not in my house yet, or else I could have done
Do you know
something.
what this
maybe.
room is? It is the church's treasure vault.
Oh.
I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like.
That's precious too.
Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Alright. So, not there, but that is a strong possibility. Alright, we got Seteth's quest done, I guess. So let's go chat it up with him. Run, my tiny legs. Seteth, my boy.
Well done.
Yes.
You have my thanks.
Give me that ancient coin. Okay. Enter a fighting tournament. Alright, let's go here then. Yes. Beginner sword tournament. Who's my best swordsman? Is it really you two? Jeez, you're 2 levels above him, but you've got more health. I guess Ignatz is our best swordsman. Goodness, that's sad saying it out loud. Can I control this camera at all? Here you go, Ignatz. One more hit. There you go.
Who knew?
Man, your health is low though. I can restore his health, but only twice. Alright. Go again. You're gonna have to get a critical. Jeez.
I get things done.
One round. We're not gonna make it to the final round. This is just the quarterfinals? Oh no. Oh, come on. Alright, you better get a critical or else you're gonna lose. Oh, we are so dead. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. If this is an archery tournament, we would have been set. We got like 3 archers. We got no one who can use a sword properly.
I'm glad I asked you.
Well, we completed the quest even though we still lost. So let's go up here to the cathedral. Alright, who wants to chat with Professor?
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire, and on that day, Captain Gerald, it never occurred to me that he might actually have survived.
Oh, that's my dad. He's a survivor. Oh, there's a note. Who is that? That's Annette. I'm trying to read any book about reason I can get my hands on, but now and again, I'll come across one that's written in a foreign language. How can I read those? There's no need to read those books. That's no. Ask someone to translate for you. You should start by studying the language. Yeah. The other two seem dumb. Alright, who wants to talk to me down here? You?
That reminds me. People seem to think that all the knights of Seros are evil. For example, there are...
Alright. I don't care about talking to the
Listen,
NPCs.
the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining
Izzy?
star. But in the spring, you can't see that
That's
star.
Izzy from
That
season
means
1
she
of
can't
Digimon.
protect Fordland. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the
What are
day
you
of the
doing
rite of
here?
rebirth. See? See?
Hair color's
I've been
different.
studying. I know just about everything.
That is Izzy! What are you doing in my Fire Emblem game? Ignatz, you failed the sword tournament.
monastery's so
Now what do you
big.
want?
How can we narrow down the list of possible targets? The only places I can think of are the vault and the library, and I guess that's it.
So the place with the obvious treasure and the place you care about. Good help there, Ignatz. Hey, Eloise.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry.
I know, you told me that last time, I think.
But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in.
Sneaky.
Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
What does she do during that? Alright. So there's one more up here and 2 students to talk to right around the corner.
May I say?
Ash!
I can't stop thinking about Lonato.
I'm sorry. I know that was
Sorry,
like...
Professor.
Was that like last
I know
month?
this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
I know. There's the... Pull yourself together.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
Yeah, a little tough love goes a long way. Who's over here?
Professor.
Oh, it's
Professor.
Flame.
I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candy.
What are you, 12?
Oh, but more
I skipped it.
importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the
Now I want
goddess's
candy.
rite of rebirth.
I want candy!
Here's an idea.
What's this? Serious notebook?
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum.
Okay.
The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally.
Is it now?
That's pretty much all that's in there.
Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Huh. Powerful magic. Now that sounds like a place that someone seriously trying to break in would go to. Little boy, what are you doing at the end of the dormitories? I'm coming for you. Get ready for a 1,000,000-mile-long smack in the face. Yeah. Smack.
Excuse me, Professor?
What?
I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you.
Oh, great.
She expects great things, I think.
So does
Please
everyone
don't
else.
let her down, okay?
I won't. Of course not.
I hope you're not just saying that.
I am. You never know. I'll take my students over Rhea any day. No one there at present, but there's someone with a red quest saying, "Get burned, you NPC." What's this? Books? Yes. Fishing guides made me a better professor. Now I have more activity points. Let's see, any more books on fishing? No? Who's over here? What are you
There
about?
are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one.
Yeah, it sounds
Sometimes
too stupid.
Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it.
Ah.
In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
The ones that have inappropriate pictures on them. I get you. I get what you're pulling out.
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I hear he's a rich. I know he's still only a child.
He's just a child who has a mommy fetish. Calm down. Just because he's foreign doesn't mean he's up to no good, you racist. Which one of my students is here?
Hey, you.
Oh, Leonie.
Seems like donations to the monastery aren't actually kept here.
Where are they kept?
That means the enemy isn't likely to be interested in money. We should turn our attention elsewhere. Then again, I guess some of the plants in the greenhouse could sell for a lot. But that can't really be it, can it?
No. In games like these, I feel like the most valuable resource would be your weapons. Like, this is all about war tactics and such, so more powerful weapons would be better for you, wouldn't it?
Unbelievable.
What now?
What a terrifying story.
Oh, you angry?
However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail.
Yeah.
Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination?
Yeah.
Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
What does that say? Well, I doubt they're gonna steal your crest stuff. Like I said, I think it's something to do with weapons.
You'd best keep your distance.
Oh.
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
I dare you to try.
Oh, come on.
That's how
I'm
you like
only
the tough
kidding.
response. There's Ray over here herself. You're not actually gonna get killed.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
No, it's because you had a comment bubble above your head. I was worried.
I'm quite all right. But your concern means a great deal.
Alright. Anyone else? Oh, looks like I got all the things for Claude over here. Claude, I got your facts and logic. Ready to present our case? Oh, ow.
Thanks. That was a big help.
No problem, man.
Something the church values above all else. And on the day of the rite, it'll be open to the public, making it easier than ever to get inside. That's gotta be it, right?
Not the greenhouse. Who cares about the plants? They can always grow new ones. Not the dining hall. That's too... You can always get more food and more silverware. But the holy mausoleum where the goddess's coffin is.
Bullseye.
Yeah.
We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet. But our best bet is that their target will be the holy mausoleum.
Well, got all that, so let's end this day and get to teaching. Teach those students good. course I'm gonna instruct manually. What do you take me for? Let's see. So we can see what class each of them will be. And I think Claude can take a beginner class. I already took one. Everyone else is still too low, except for Lysithea, huh? Alright, I kind of have them set on paths already. What are their goals for right now? Yeah, bow authority, all this good stuff. So I'll just keep training him in that stuff. Claude, no. Let's do the weaker ones first. So like Ignatz, let's get you a stronger... You want a sword? You'll get a sword.
I feel like I get it now.
You want bow? You get better bow. And you got perfect. Okay, so that's C+. So let's use the last one. Apparently you have some kind of thing with dark magic, so... Raphael, let's get your... No, not archery. Why is his archery up? Let's get your axe up. Because your punching's pretty good. But your swinging of an axe could use some work. Okay. Marianne, let's, this is just about to pop, so I don't think we need to do that. Let's get your horse up, because you like horses.
I think...
And let's get your sword up too, so you have something to defend yourself with besides magic.
Oh.
Or maybe spear. It says you have stars with spear. Okay, we got one more point. I guess let's give it to Hilda. No, she's only at... Let's give it to... anyone but him. Fine, whatever. Sure. Let's upgrade his dark magic. There, now it's a C.
Now...
And you're probably gonna want to be a true noble on a horse, so let's get your horse up. Alright. So we still got these two on stable duty, and we'll begin the lecture.
I have a question.
What do you need? I'm not very good at sharing my opinion. Usually I just go along with everybody thinks. I don't want to bother anyone. They'll appreciate your opinion. Let yourself be heard.
I see. Thank you.
That was a good response. Marianne liked it too.
Professor.
When I envisioned nobles in battle, I seen them gallantly racing across the field. I knew it. You were already on that. That you didn't change your goal at all. Just change the wording. What? Oh, sure, Ignatz. How you doing, buddy? I see.
Okay, I've decided on the composition.
Composition?
That's right. The composition for my next paint. Wait, Professor?
MS Paint?
How long have you been standing there? You haven't been watching me, have you?
I'm always watching.
No, I misspoke. Did I say painting? I meant to say,
You paint?
Well, I've thought for a while that it might be nice to paint the scenery here. The contours of that tree, set against the stark shapes of the faraway peaks. Of course, I only paint after I've finished my chores.
Alright.
I'd never put my art before my responsibilities.
Well, that's a good kid.
My studies are paramount. I shall always uphold my duties as a student of the Officers' Academy. Whereas art is a hobby of mine, you might say.
Everyone's gotta have hobbies.
Everyone has hobbies, right?
Hey.
I'm sure you have one.
In real life I do, but I guess my guy has nothing that comes to mind.
Well, perhaps it's different for you, Professor. But it's perfectly normal for people to have hobbies.
You saying I'm not normal?
Reading, for instance, or fishing, or taking midday naps. For me, it's making art. Hobbies are healthy. They're a good way of relieving stress. You might consider taking up a hobby, Professor. Anything to clear your mind.
Trust me, kid, my mind is empty.
It's much easier to focus if you're feeling refreshed. There isn't a rule against hobbies, is there? If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. I shall never again put brush to canvas.
Paint as much as you like, I don't care.
Really? It's okay for me to paint?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're sure.
Sure, I'm sure.
But really, it's nothing more than a little diversion, a frivolous pastime. I think I ought to go back to my quarters now, if it's all the same to you.
Alright. Don't huff any of that paint. And he's max again. Good for him. Anyone else want to chat with Professor? Nope. Oh, what's this? St. Kathleen's Day is today. Sure. Who's gonna be singing with good old Teach?
What's the point of singing practice? It's not going to make me stronger.
Yeah.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Then dance. They're not even my healers. Where did they get it? It's Flane's birthday. On the same day as St. Kathleen's? Alright.
Together, we will do just fine.
I'll do what I can.
We've completed our task.
Good for you two. Oh, everyone's getting their skills
I've
up.
got this down. I think I get it now.
I see.
I see.
It's starting to make sense.
Oh yeah, getting the hang of it.
Good for my students. New week. So there won't be anything new to do with the monastery. But I do want to try and do a tea party. Oh wait, I have a support thing over there. I have two. I have one with Hilda and one with Leonie. Well, first I want to try a tea thing with someone. Oh yeah, one there, one there. So we'll go there as soon as I zip zap over to here. Bernadetta, why can't I get you to go to tea with me? You want an owl feather?
Wow, thank you.
She liked it. Yay. I'll recruit someone to go on mission assistance too. I gotta remember that. Alright, so let's see who's down here and what they want real quick.
What?
Run, run, run.
So...
outrun my... Hey, it's Hilda. Yes, every time's a good time for a professor.
Hey, Professor. What are you doing daydreaming in a place like this?
I wasn't anywhere near this place.
Lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch.
Thank you. Oh, the rain's coming down. You were daydreaming too. Don't you fool me.
Not as much as you. It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours.
Nothing.
Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile.
The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma.
I was just playing around. Don't get mad. By the way, in the next battle, may I focus on logistical support? Off the battlefield, there's no use having a weakling like me in the middle of the action.
You're one of our axe
It would bring
people.
down
You're not
morale if
weak.
I were killed.
You're not a weakling.
Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms. I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think?
We don't need a cheerleader. Why don't you want to fight?
Because even if I do, I won't be of any help.
But you're an axe girl.
My big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield. For me, it's just a waste of energy. It's pointless. Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor. Keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you were daydreaming.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Foolish girl. Alright, let's warp on over to where Hilda is real quick. Hello, Leonie.
Oh, Professor, are you training too?
Yeah.
I was just about to finish up, but if you want to join in, I can stick around a while longer.
You don't have to say just for me.
Oh no, it's fine. Just do your thing. Don't mind me. Come on, don't be shy.
I'm a shy performer, I'm sorry. Slashy, slashy.
Phew. I'm beat, but we're finally done.
You didn't have to stay for my whole routine.
I was already training when you got here, and I finished right alongside you.
You're intense.
Guess I outlasted you, huh?
It's not a competition.
Speak for yourself. I'm always looking to
I know you
improve.
want my dad's love.
By the way, Professor, something I wanted to ask.
Ask me whatever you want.
Are you really Captain Gerald's kid?
Maybe. That's what I'm told.
That's a pretty detached tone to take about your own family. What's your opinion of him, then? You must look up to him, at least.
I respect him, of course.
It doesn't sound like you really appreciate him. You didn't even know until you came here that he used to lead the Knights of Seros, did you?
Well, I mean, he doesn't
if it
talk
weren't
about
for him, you wouldn't be half the person you are now.
Wow.
You probably never even thought about how lucky you are. Oh, okay, this really bothers
Why are
me.
my students so mean?
Listen up. I don't care if you're the teacher and I'm the student. I'm going to outshine you.
I'd like to see you
I know
try.
you were some famous mercenary before you came here, but let me tell you something. I'm going to be better than you ever were. In fact, I'll surpass you in no time at all. So don't blink. You might miss it.
You very stubborn girl. My character doesn't care at all, though. Alright. Oh, someone else wants to talk to good old Teach now. Man, I am just, like, pouring with popularity here.
Okay.
Who wants to talk to good old Teach? Bernadetta? I knew giving her that owl feather would do it.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Not even in my house.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying.
I had the same reaction when I talk to people. What's terrifying?
Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
Right? You've never seemed scared of me. Yeah, she did.
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. I don't know if I ever had felt scared around you. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here. And I have no idea why.
I'm glad, regardless.
I'm happy about it, too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills. Outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know.
True.
Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that.
How? I'm not your professor.
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
It's alright. You want to join my class?
Sorry. I'm okay.
Aw.
I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
By the way, was that you singing in the greenhouse?
What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me?
No, I was just
That
passing by.
crosses the line,
Oh god.
Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated.
Oh no.
Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
What? What was that last thing? Alright. My character still doesn't care. Wait, is that everyone wants to talk to Teach? Yep. Alright. Well, let's keep going until something good happens. Alright, here we go. A conversation between Claude and Lorenz. See how this works out.
You. Just what are you up to?
I really don't like his attitude.
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garrick Mock Monastery.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Can't
Lawrence,
just look at the
control
scenery,
yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper.
Oh.
This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't that excite you?
Perhaps if this were a discussion about art, but I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention. Nor will they suffice to distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate heir. That was only a year ago. Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
So many questions.
If I weren't truly of House Regan descent, how do you imagine I acquired my crest?
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition, or lack thereof.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do. To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Wow.
Sheesh, that guy. He just can't be reasoned with.
Really wish he wasn't one of my students. Hope something can be done to redeem him. Oh well. Moving on. Hey, it's Claude's birthday today. Let's host a tea party for him. Finally get to have a tea party with someone. You like sweet apple blend?
I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could.
I don't like this. You want some tea? First person I'm having a tea party with, and it's Claude.
So relaxing.
Oh, he's my house leader. I need to treat him well. Talk. Oh, counter. Any place you'd like to visit? Oh, he's blushing. He like that. Talk again. Dining partners? Dang it. Didn't like that. Exploring the monastery. He liked that one. Nice tea time.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
You got it, buddy. Oh. My charm increased, and so did Claude's. Alright, but now it's time for our mission. Enough tea. Time to stop an assassination attempt. No new support, so I'm just going to quickly go through the inventory and we're going to get started.
The rite of rebirth is finally underway. Time to see if our hunch was right.
Oh, I think it was.
I hope it's not. Then we wouldn't have to fight anyone.
Too bad. You're going to hold up your axe and you're going to like it. Our hunch is right. I know it is.
We've all come to this conclusion together. I'm sure we've got it right.
Right or wrong, the clock is ticking. All we can do for now is stick to the plan.
Yeah, we'll get through this.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
You got it.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous.
You don't say.
He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
Yeah.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor,
that weird stare.
You would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
I like all of your green hair.
Sedith is way too overprotective. He reminds me of my brother.
Well,
Come on,
he is
teacher.
her brother.
I know a hidden spot where we can monitor the stairs that lead to the Holy Mausoleum. If there's anyone down there, they'll be trapped like the rats they are. We'll just have to take them down without getting bitten.
Or else we might get rabies.
Back to the subject at hand. What I found last night was a sealed coffin in the underground Holy Mausoleum. I did some research, and the only time you can easily get in and out of that place is during the Rite of Rebirth.
Of course.
And because of that alleged assassination plot, it has even thinner defenses than usual. It's all too clear.
Do they just want the goddess's body in the coffin? Alright. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to recruit someone. Oh well. Who do we have here? The Death Knight? I don't like that. Good thing he has no range. Mysterious Mage. He's the leader. Alright. So what we'll do We'll go from the left. Can we... He's only got a small thing. Do we have to fight the Death Knight? Can I just avoid him? Alright. We'll send our troops just like this. One to the left, one to the right, and one going down the middle. So 25 turns.
Spot on. Looks like we have company.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us.
Yeah.
Buy me some
That's
time.
a better
open
word
the seal
than
on
the
the
other
casket.
one. The B.
I'm on it.
Here we go.
Looks like the enemy is going after the casket in the back. Maybe they're going after the Saint's bones? Weird.
Right on me bones.
I'd like to defeat them before they can finish the job.
Defeat the enemy general within 25 turns and protect the casket. Oh.
Did you notice? Look closely at the ground. There's some kind of contraption on certain parts of the floor.
I see. Okay.
The smart move is to advance while finding the best fighting positions we can, based on the enemy's weaponry.
You don't gotta tell me that, I know that. Let's see what we got here, alright. Let's move
I
out.
got this. Ready anytime.
Right team, advance.
I stand ready.
Let's get to it.
Left team, advance.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Why you both say that?
Ready and willing.
Leave it to me.
They're aiming for her.
Stay focused.
I'll block the shot.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
Alright.
I'm getting a really disturbing vibe from that guy. No one go near the evil-looking knight, okay?
Good plan. Shoot me. Everyone sucks at hitting me. So wait, what does he have on him? A dark seal? I don't think I need that. Let's just avoid him, just to be safe.
As expected.
First, I'll take care of these archer goons.
Such power.
I'm getting a bit too strong. I don't have anything left for my students. Okay, everyone provide support for Raphael as he dives in ahead. Go, go, go. Meanwhile, left team, do the same. Provide support for Hilda there. You gotta get at least one person in the purple or else they won't move at all. Magic fool? You think magic can harm me? Think arrows can pierce his mighty skin? Nice. We need to get him to level 5 so they can do more class changes. Okay. You, no, you take out this dude, because he can't hit back.
Who knew? I feel like I've grown.
Good. Finally getting some experience. You take out this guy because he can't hit back. And Steel Gauntlet's hit more. And then advance. Oh yeah, she has a javelin. Finish him. Nice.
I call that a win.
Not
I'm
bad.
getting
I got a chest key. You think you can use some Magic Man stuff on me? No thank you. Ow.
That is that. The glory.
Alright, what's going on over here? First off, Claude. Shoot someone. Good.
Progress.
Next up, you. Can you heal her? Only if you move first. Alright, so you attack him. No. She can attack him if I do this, so let me heal you. Then you go kill him with your asthma.
Of course I won.
Then Hilda will finish off the guy that Claude was fighting. Or wait, she can hit this dude. She can't kill him. I'd rather she get the XP than go after another guy. There we go.
I put in some work.
See, now she can class change. That's all I care about right now. Alright, who's next? He has fire, but... Oh, a healer. Gotta get that healer.
Let me paint you a picture.
Oh! Oh yeah, he has this close counter thing. That's not a good battle cry though. Let me paint you a picture. So we got 4 over here, 4 over here. Let's see how they do it, then I'll decide where I want my guy to move. He's weak. So we'll have her going out the javelin, steel lance. There we go.
Can I?
And good old Raphael will come in and beat the healer.
Plenty more where that came from.
Now he's good.
Make it.
Big Nats, can you... Oh yeah, he has magic. But I think it'd be better for you to use your bow. Yeah. One shot. Make it count. Good
I get things done.
You're almost there.
You're amazing.
See, he even said you're amazing. Alright, so... Use a vulnerary. Ooh, I have to have Leone go and get this chest, because that's important. How are you guys over here doing? Oh, they're just a healer. Claude, you go after those people up there. Okay. Then, not you. You finish her off. Can you get even done? We'll at least get some XP. And then you go finish them off, because I can't have them surviving after all that. That'd be madness.
I just worked harder.
Just getting that level up.
I got it.
So they're lacking in the physical department, so I'm gonna go over there and help the people to the left.
The reinforcements haven't... If they approach...
See some people are gonna come from my behind? Oh, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'll stick around. Magic nonsense, get out of here. Claw can hit back though. Advance.
Good to go.
Use your vulneraries. Advance. Okay, how are we doing over here? You smash. You finish him off? No. So just heal her the damage she did. Good.
Nice.
You finish him off. You're a strong magic girl.
You underestimated me.
And Claude, shoot this guy.
It was a good try.
Oh, he got chest key too. Is there a chest over there? Yep. I'll stick around right here, just in case enemy reinforcements do come. maybe I should go on ahead. Alright, I'll get this thing first. Intermediate seal, that's good. What happened if you hit? Nothing. Perfect. And level up. Perfect. Beautiful. Go get some XP. Yeah, use your lance for once. Magic isn't good against other magic users. And run, Raphael! Okay. Get him. Get him. Hey, get you leveled up. I don't want to use combat arts just for that. I'm gonna run on ahead just in case the boss is too strong for them. There's enemy reinforcements. Oh lord, they coming. Out of here. Claude, go get that chest. Use your sword. That should work a lot better for you.
I'm really sorry.
There you go. You need at least one good swordsperson besides me. Okay. Moving on up here. Punch him. Punch him. Good punch.
Strength in action.
Nice little shot with your bow. And use your magic to finish him off. Not even a chance of hitting.
Naturally.
And come on, Leone. Oh lord, they still coming. Everybody run! What's inside here? Spirit dust. Alright, that's some good, that's that good stuff right there. Okay, over here. They're so close to the boss. How many turns has it been? 8 turns, we're good. Just a little more. They're making a mad dash straight forward. So am I. Where are my students? Let's get Marianne some of that XP too.
Don't.
Oh, she has a mystery chest. Just like me. Drink up, Claude. Over here, everyone get in position to whoop some magic butt. Almost there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Just all of the kids rushing at this one guy. Can you go punch him down? Can you go fire blast him? Yes. Alright, good for you.
Nobles.
Use your combat art to finish him down. What's your range? Just there? Right. Keep that highlighted just in case.
Let's go.
Oh no, Lorenz. Oh no, Leone.
Impossible.
That's fine. Keep it moving. They got the mages over here. But I'm over here too. So how about this? This is close.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
I still had like 15 turns. Ignatz, this is all on you. Ignatz, you've got to shoot him. One shot. Well, first, let's get Leone. Oh, she can't move. But she can still javelin. Ignatz, it might be all on you. One shot. Got him.
Who knew?
I knew. That's why I had you go do it.
It's hard to be happy about this.
That's not bad. I mean, one that was magic.
It's no use. A seal is broken. You can't.
How did it break? I had 15 turns. A sword. Ooh, that's... Oh, where did I come from? I take this. This is mine now. No magic nonsense.
What?
Oh, is this the sword from the beginning? Who needs that old sword anymore? My sword glows. Oh no. Big magic attack coming. Here I go. Oh, it's a shield. Ooh. Mans is dead. I'm definitely keeping this. Perfect, a hole for me.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
I don't know anything about it. Other than it was at the beginning of the game.
The jerk got away. Was that magic? We can't even chase after him. Hey, Professor, the way that sword is shining, do you think it could be...
Mine? Yes.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control.
You know how I do.
You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Perfect. Yay, we did it. Who's the MVP? Yeah, it had to be Ignatz for that final shot there. That's my boy. Sword of the Creator. The mysterious blade unleashes its true power in Tank's hands, extending their reach to distance enemies. The weapon's durability is restored by 5 each time. Oh, okay. So this is my special blade. Nice, I dig it.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum.
This don't look good.
It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of
Why
the
is she
Church.
smiling?
You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
Wouldn't it be better to keep them alive to get information out of them? I don't know, it just seems
I suppose that's that. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. Looks like it was all a plot by the Western Church. It's just too bad that that masked knight who was leading the attack got away. Vanished without a trace.
But why would the Western Church want to attack Lady Rhea?
Why? Take your pick of reasons. Relations with the Western Church aren't exactly friendly.
The Western Church?
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you grew up completely isolated from the church. The Church of Seiros is split into a few different branches across Fodlan. The Central Church is headquartered right here at Garrick Mach. Then there's the Western Church. Far west from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato had his little rebellion, is the fortress city of Arianrode. It's the strongest fortress in the kingdom. On the other side of it is the headquarters of the Western Church.
Not too smart to bicker with people who worship the same goddess as you.
The bishop of the Western Church must be pretty ambitious. Probably hopes to split off completely. In which case, he'd need to weaken the Central Church's influence. Killing Rhea is certainly one way to do that. To the shock of no one, I hear the knights have been sent to subdue the leaders of the Western Church. We'll probably get a chance to assist.
Oh boy.
You're an odd one, aren't you, Professor? How'd you make it this far in life without ever interacting with the church? I can't believe someone like you exists in Fodlan. It's too strange.
You're strange.
If you think that's weird, consider the fact that Rhea hired Teach despite all that.
So those guys they caught, they all got the axe, right? That's brutal.
Lady Rhea can be rather intimidating at times. In fact, she can be downright terrifying. Professor, those who cannot be saved must be delivered to the goddess for judgment. Is that not so?
I don't know.
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
Oh boy.
The Archbishop lives.
Who's this man?
Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seiros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
You mean my sword?
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the Crest Stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
Well, I gotta go get that stone and make it
There's
even more
more.
powerful?
The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the Crest Stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible.
Well,
the
I
King
did
of
it.
Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
Why does everyone gotta be creepy?
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator.
My sword.
That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you.
Yes!
Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it.
Who else would you hand it over
if
to
someone
then?
like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis?
Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
Liberace?
He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seiros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seros was forced to destroy him.
Oh.
Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider.
Was that opening
Given
cutscene
a little
then?
more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith.
So is that not you?
Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea.
Get shut down, kid.
There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
I'm gonna use this sword to break some rocks.
The sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last.
Yeah, I just kind of go with the flow.
I can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
You think she has a crush on me? The sword, it certainly is strange.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me.
Is it why you're in my head
The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen.
I've only seen the Thunderbrand.
Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine. Cat.
Yes, her. The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more.
We have to fill up this hole.
I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Trust me, with this sword, I'm pretty sure I can cut a lot of things now. Hey, Claude.
The sword of the Creator, pulled right from the legends. I finally found it, and yet it ended up in Teach's hands. Could I even use it anyway? Damn it. There's no telling what's to come.
Did you want it, Claude? I'm sorry.